Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? It's Porky here from Porky's Corner, biggest gob in sport. How are you doing? Hope you're all right. Well, Ben Shalom, aka Mr. Is he on the spectrum or not? We don't know, do we? But Ben Shalom's piped up. He's trying to be innovative and Mr. Influencer. He's talking about VAR. You know VAR, that technical refereeing stuff that overrules offside in football and other sports. I think they do something in snooker, don't they? And blah blah blah. But this is how I look at it. I think it's a fantastic idea but what it will do, it will just highlight how poor the refereeing is in the UK. Because the refereeing and judging in the UK is bad. That's why we can't get the big fights here. That's why they're having to pay fortunes. So in the long run, it would be better to have VAR. But let's see what Robert Smith's take on it is, because so far they're not saying a word, are they? Because the promoters are not going to want that, are they? Because they're not going to be guaranteed the edge in every fight. Now, well, we've got VAR, and every weekend there's problems. And it's not problems on the small hall shows, it's always on the TV shows where we have problems with judging and refereeing. It's bad. So I think it's a good idea that Ben Shalom's mentioning this, but whether he gets it over the line is another thing, isn't it? They're going to need all the promoters to come together. They need and all the license holders and talk about it and have a vote. That's all we need. Because if they implement it, the Boxing Board of Control are saying our judging's bad, and if we're the only ones in the world that are going to be doing it, does it mean that everybody's going to look at England as corrupt? So personally, I don't think it happens. I think there'll be too many obstacles put in front. The only way they can clean boxing up is by getting the government to sort it. Because all you're going to have with these promoters who've got a few quid, they're just going to battle it with courts and that. They don't want VAR involved. They don't need VAR involved when they've got certain A-star judges and A-star referees or A-star officials from border control. There was everybody's pal. Oh, he's me pal. He's me pal. That's not good for the sport of boxing, is it? The bookies at the moment are cleaning up in boxing because whenever we have a shock, the decision never goes the way that it should. So the bookies don't get bashed, do they? But well done to Ben Shalom for bringing this up. But I don't know how he's going to work around it, though. I don't know. I mean, I'm already hearing people saying it'll never happen, but we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see. So that's about it, really. I'm going to be doing an interview in another couple of hours. I'm going to have Big Ron Lyle on. He's not happy about a few things. He's not happy about Jack Massey and Joe Parker happening. He's not happy with Ben Shalom. In fact, he's not happy with a few people, Big Ron, at the moment. So we'll have Big Ron on today. I'm probably going to rinse him because I feel like rinsing him today. You know what I mean? Why do you rinse Big Ron, Porky? Of course I can. Of course I can, because it's only tongue in cheek, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I hope everybody's having a good Christmas. The Big Ron Part 2 Zoom that I'm going to film today will be out Christmas Day, 4 p.m. Christmas Day, 4 p.m. So we're going to bring it out, Part 1 and Part 2. So around about that time anyway, because it's everybody's fed up with only fools and horses, aren't they? They're all highlights. So I'm going to give you a big run. Part 1 and part 2 are on Christmas Day for you all. I'll do that today and whack it out tomorrow. Okie dokie. That's about it, really. That's about it. Before I go, I just want to bring up a couple of things. This VAR thing, do I think it's a good idea? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. So I'm going to go on record and say, yeah, because it's going to stop what we've had in the past. I mean, just a few off top of my head here. Jack Cattrall, Josh Taylor, Ray Belcher and Ricky Burns, Awara Davis Valdez, Lewis Ritson Valdez. There's 4 fights there that happened in the UK, in recent times. And they were shocking, really. And nobody has been held accountable for the judging or the refereeing in them fights. Nobody has been held accountable. And the only A-star referee that's been demoted since is Ian John Lewis. Ian John Lewis has been demoted, and I would have given him a job, so he's still refereeing professional fights around the world. And this is what you've got. That's like some fireman getting sacked because he can't put fires out, and then getting a job at another fire station. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't make this up, could you? You couldn't make it up, but only in the sport of boxing can this happen. Okie dokie. Peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep sporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Don't forget to click on the link. And if Cameron's put it in the link, that is. If you're interested in buying a property abroad, or you're interested in being a promoter yourself of Welcome Estates on YouTube, just like me. All right. It's all free gratis if you use your loaf. Smart moves in tough times will get us through. Okie dokie. Big shout out to Spartan Demolition as well. Scott and Lee at Spartan. Okie dokie. Peace out.